I would think the best thing with like the beauty and the physical
Girl
appearance.
can look flashy,
The physical appearance.
I see them in my dream.
Eh? Fake and go.
Like you see insecurities, like you're not appreciating your real self. But what I do say is, we all came to this life naked. So if you want to be natural, pull up your clothes.
Holy fire, holy water, holy money.
Hello guys.
Welcome to my channel today. So today, my channel, I'll be starting a conversation segment basically. So we'll be doing a question and answer stuff every week. Like we just bring out some questions. I'll be talking or making our own ideas on it basically. So let's just go get started. How quickly do you jump to conclusions about people?
In 1 hour. Like for me, based on the first sentence that you say to me, that is how I will know if I can be close to you or not.
I just think that like the one first when you see somebody, for me, there are some people like when the first time I see them, I'll just like them. Like I just like them. But there are some people the first time I just see them, I just know that there's nothing that will connect the two of us, and I just really like most of the time before I meet people, I see them in my dream. Yes. Before I meet people, I see them like people that will be friends with me. I always see them in my dreams. So if there are some people that
people that are close to you, see them in your dreams.
Even like future friends, I see before I meet them, like new school, I see them.
Who have you dreamt about?
You know, two people. There are two people like that. I don't tell you. Let's go to the next.
What silly or funny thing makes you afraid?
Or creeps you out? Silly or funny thing
Makes you afraid.
when somebody touch you.
I feel for me it's like
When somebody touch me, I don't just like the sensation. I don't just like people touching me. I don't like it.
I was kind of feared is when I see dog.
If I have to wear
I think for me that's different for me. Like dog,
What is weird
it's not
about
just
it?
dog. I think it's animal, all animals basically.
What is weird about it?
Like seriously.
If you see dog, tu protèges ma dog.
I don't like dog. I don't like animals. Like I just see a small lizard, I just be so afraid.
These are
I don't know what they call it, lizard.
Because I just think because Nigeria is
Seriously. I think it's weird, but I'm just afraid. Only animals. I'm afraid of animals, and
I know that people just like human contact. Like people see you outside, they start touching you, like tapping you on your shoulders, or like that someone to laugh with you. Just I hate it.
So for me, I also say the next thing I don't like is when people are touching your hair. I feel like
If it's your real or fake hair.
when it's my fake hair, I don't like it. But when it's my real hair, like for example, maybe I'm putting on a wig and you're like, this is why I don't like it basically because sometimes people will just maybe sometimes when you are touching my hair on the normal day, I just have a sewing on my hair, just touch it, my hair cannot go with you. But when I'm putting on,
so you are afraid that they will touch your hair,
like my hair will just fall down.
Fake and go.
What's the worst and best thing being female? Worst thing being female.
I would think the best thing with like the beauty and the physical
Girl can look
appearance.
flashy,
The
you
physical
know.
appearance. And the worst thing. We talk a lot,
like girls gossip.
The way girls talk about girls. The thing is,
that competition.
I always think that maybe girls we're talking about boys like a lot. But we spend half of our time criticizing other girls. That is something I think it's like female nature because I don't really see other people boys doing it like that. I don't really see them doing that.
It's not associated, but like there are some boys that know how to gossip more than girls. But it depends. For me, the best thing being female that I like is just the fact that you can really look good, wear makeup,
Appearance.
appearance, that physical appearance. You can put a lot of jewelry like I'm doing right now.
I feel like being a girl is the best thing like any human being can ever wish for.
Yes.
Because as a girl,
And
I feel like I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that makeup always 100% makes a girl to be that beautiful because, but sometimes, the truth is, being a girl is so fun. Like you can do anything to your face. Like sometimes when you see a guy wearing makeup doing the like first impression is this person is a gay, but for girls it's such a normal something. But I do pity those that say it's insecurity.
For me,
And they're like insecurities, like you're not appreciating your real self. But what I do say is, we all came to this life naked. So if you want to be natural, pull up your clothes. Because without your clothes, you won't be that flashy.
If you want everyone to look like we don't want to look flashy, we don't want to look fake.
Yeah.
Everybody should start walking on the street
naked. So I am a boy before, but I feel like being a girl is so fun. You can do anything to yourself. You can actually dress like a boy and still look. You know what I mean?
No.
Seriously, there are some. Well,
Next question.
If you could hear every time someone said something good about you or something negative about you, which would you choose?
Something negative.
Yes.
Because it means that you can try to improve in that. Work on yourself and improve in that area. Because the dream is. It's not about to say something good about you. You already know the good side of you. So I don't see the need of knowing it.
Also, because people, for me, someone that will tell you your errors and your mistakes, those are people, instead of judging you, they just put it to your face.
See, if you could mean that how could they saying behind your back? No, the negative one.
The negative one, then I know my mistake. Like if people say negative things about me, I don't feel sad. I just look at it like, is this something that I need to change, or is this something that, because negative go in different ways. Everybody have their own rules. But is it something that you are naturally, that is a part of you, or is something that you can change?
Just try to like balance the both. Like if you are going to say something negative about me, try to say the positive ones first before you start saying it, because seriously, we are humans and we know how hot it is. I know you're going to tell, like some people are going to say that it's good for someone to tell you negative things, so you're going to improve on it. But the moment you start hearing someone, someone telling you like, she's not this way, you're going to feel bad.
That's why you need self-confidence. Like you need to know what you are doing. That is why Shabama says you need to know your worth. You need to know your value. That is, you need to know who you are. You don't allow people to defend you. Like people are, even me. Sometimes I'll be like, this person is not good. Then there will be someone else that like, this person is very good. But at the end of the day, everybody has their own opinion about everybody. And I just think that everybody has their definition of being right and wrong.
Yeah. Do people have an obligation to help others, or should people be responsible for helping themselves?
Obligation to help others.
Or they should be helping themselves.
Yes.
Naturally, I don't like people helping me. Like I like working on myself and be able to choose. It's good to help people, but I just put it like when I can't. If I like, I don't think I have any limits, but there are things that I can't do too. So, and if I need help, I ask for help, but it's not obligated. Like some people, they are very nice to help, while some people they don't want to help you just because they think you'll be better than them. So everybody have to struggle for themselves. That's what
I think it's an obligation to help others.
I don't think, because if you feel that, why some people feel that they can't do certain things, because they think that people should help them. So if
no, like you should help people when they're really in need, but not like not when they're really in need. As in when you see that somebody is really suffering from something, you don't say that I'll give this person.
No, I will help. I can help if I can help, but it's not an obligation. If I don't help you, don't start saying that okay, this person is wicked. Like everybody have their own problem.
Like if I'm going to help you, I feel I just want to help you because I think you're in need of that thing. And I think it shouldn't be an obligation. Seriously, we should help people. You have to help them because the Bible says we should help one another, love one another, and all those stuff. But just be an obligation. For me, being an adult girl, being a adult girl, I feel like the only thing I love about it is just the way they dress, like days of marriage, like the occasional days, like those beads and all those decorations, like all those beads, the things they wear. Like for me, I think it's just the thing I love about
And the
so
least
deeply.
Thing, the least thing that you like it.
What's that?
The least thing that you like about it.
The least thing.
Mm.
The least thing would be
The culture.
Culture. You
I
like
say,
it?
oh.
You don't like it? Me, what I like about my culture would be the song. I really like that song. It make you to
cry. Or think
like it's something. It's just something that I can relate to easily. Like
That's your culture.
if I just I don't know why you don't speak Bini, but if you just like there's one spirit like you just that's no, as in that sense of being that this is me, this is like
who you
you
are.
take you back
Where
to
you are
like where the culture started from. Like I just think that I just see myself in those days where people don't really speak English. Like this the culture. This
For me, I
this
think
is how it's supposed to be.
yeah.
I don't like it. You don't get any okay.
The only thing maybe like Give said, all this only the wedding this thing. The wedding traditional dress, not all of them, only for wedding day, only for that marriage.
Yeah.
And the listing, apart from that one, the language, the song, the tradition.
I don't like the language, but you like French.
I think I like French
But it's
because
Like,
it's because if you don't speak French, how can you live in France?
Yeah,
Then you don't understand.
But I feel like
I don't know.
Nigeria, like we see, they teach us the language.
Anybody not teach. Nobody taught me Edo language for me to be able to sit down and be speaking it. That is the truth.
Like people,
Because if you look at it, in Nigeria, they expect you to as they are talking within themselves for you to be picking the words one. And it's not possible. Voilà.
So yeah.
Everybody their own generation, everybody their own lifestyle.
What's the last question for today?
Last question. What's the biggest lesson life has taught you?
Alright. For me, my biggest lesson life has taught me
As at your age now.
is for me, I think never to look down on someone.
Yes.
And the other one would be like be patient. Just be yourself basically, because the moment you try faking or try to like do to people's demands, you're going to get lost. Just be yourself, because sometimes maturity takes place, and for me, just be yourself.
Not trying to force yourself to do something you already know you cannot do, or it's not meant for you. For example, not forcing yourself to really make people want to like you, because the times we are always struggling to like asking for acceptance in places we don't really need to be accepted.
Yeah.
And the second one will be letting go.
Yeah.
Letting go of things that are irrelevant, things that at that time in your head it seems really important. But when you look back at it, was not that important.
Basically, I feel like what you don't have now, for me, I think what you don't at the moment is not really important to you. The time is to be important. The things you have now are the things that are important to you. The things you don't have now, they are not important, because if they are important, we definitely have them. So
what I always say to myself, if there's something that I'm like, some people just want to be rich, some people want to be able to like, some people just feel like everything good supposed to be for them, but there must be somebody that's going to receive that bad part. Like if you are part of those people that are part of that sad part that are like violence now or racism. If you are there for me, like it's something that I like because I don't want to be that perfect person. I don't want to be in the good side. I want to feel challenged. I don't want to be like everything is just simple for me. I want to be able to be a fighter and be able to feel the pain that people that are in pain are feeling. I don't like easy life at all. And I have never I only say anything that you don't have, those are things that you don't need.
Yeah.
I just feel anything you don't have, you don't need it.
Yeah.
You don't.
So
You don't need to go extra. You don't need to kill yourself. I even people that go to fake that they are rich. Me, I just feel like they must be poor. Someone, they must be always a poor person. If like everybody have their time. Today you are rich. Tomorrow, like your generation, I don't expect like my mom will always say, the way they are living now is better than the way their parents
lived.
Yes, they were able to fight things. They were able to live good life. They are able to work harder than their parents because maybe their parents didn't have the opportunities and because of their history too. So
I always say something also that life might teach us is like not trying to change people.
If you guys have any questions to ask, so just make this talking be fun or
Christian.
whatever. Just leave a comment below on any topic you want us to talk about, and we'll still be glad.
okay.
And yeah, see you guys on our next video. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Hey, my cat. See.